Girl, I need your love and attention. If you hear my voice, whoa, I'm going too fast. Hey, baby, what's good? What's popping? It's been a long time since I've elongated my popping. If you hear my voice, that means you're tuned into another episode of Jess Finesse Presents. Now, I don't want to lie because as I'm recording this, it's not Friday, but it's still a wretched country. So happy Tuesday. We're actually recording on a Tuesday. You're going to hear this on a Friday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Friday in advance. We're still in a wretched country. And this country is still wretched because guess what? We don't have Twitter no more. Guys.
I thought Twitter was back.
Twitter's not back for me. But with me, I'm here with a special guest. The guest is so special that we had to create a special day for the person to come in. They couldn't come on a regular Friday. We had to stop what we were doing on a Tuesday to bring this person into this studio. Anthony?
Yes, Jess.
What's popping?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I always think you have to do my one hand is up.
Ooh.
My second hand is up.
No. Jess is my boss.
1 foot up.
I was.
Jess is
2
my
feet up.
boss. Nah.
Let's go. My G. I can actually kneel for you, Chef.
Stop.
No, I'll chill. All right, guys. This person is very special to me. Everyone is always special, but everyone is special in their own very special way. Anthony is someone who I've met them recently, and I don't know, maybe I need therapy, so my therapist can tell me, when you meet people that you think are cool and you start getting to oh my God, this person's gonna be my best friend, and then before you know, everything the friendship just scatters. I don't know. So let me tread slowly. I've met this person during this year, but so far it has been a very extremely high value friendship. So it's very important to me, and I'm very happy that you obliged me and my invitation to come to my podcast.
Pleasure is all mine. Anything for you, Jess.
Don't do that. You see, that's what they start doing. And then when it comes time to start doing the anything, they MIA. So
have I ever done that before?
So far, so good. So far, you've checked all your boxes.
Yeah.
So far, no promise and fail. So far, no all the negative stuff that people like to do. You have not done any of it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So even though he's a very awesome friend, there's a reason why he's in the building today. It's not easy to have an artist manager that has 2 artists under their belt.
Popping artists.
That are popping. All right? It's either one of them is this other one is struggling, or both of them are struggling, or one person is doing so-so, the other person is doing oh no. Okay, he has 2 artists that are on the same trajectory.
Yeah.
On
Glory be to God.
Glory be to God, but then let's also, God is in control.
Yes.
Shout out to our maker.
Shout out to him.
Jesus, you're the best. But at the same time, you have 2 artists under your belt.
Yeah.
Full management tool, not invisible manager, not glorified PA.
Yeah.
Actual manager, business, talent, all that good stuff. Anthony manages 2 awesome artists that are really doing amazing stuff right now. The first one is Lojay. You may have heard Lojay's name because one.
Sorry, you say me?
I'm gonna say May because I'm a believer that in this whole world of 7 billion people, it's possible for you not to know who Beyonce is. There could be people on this globe that don't know who Beyonce is. There could be people in this world that don't know who Rihanna is. So I just assume that as I'm speaking, not every single person that's hearing this may or may not know who I'm talking about. Okay. So you may have heard of Lojay in recent times because he just dropped a fire EP. And when I say fire, I'm not forming, oh, that's so fire, bro. Oh, that's so... I'm not famsing, all right? An immaculate EP with a super producer, a producer that is not our mate. He's so much not our mates that he has an EP called Sarz is Not Your Mates. Drops an EP called Love and Attention. Opening week, #1 in the Nigerian iTunes chart. You may have known it because, you have big dogs like Don Jazzy co-signing this boy.
Shout out to Don Jazzy.
So you have Wizkid actually tweeting about this boy.
Shout out to Wizkid.
Wizkid posted a picture, his picture, his album.
And I'm sure Wizkid will be inside the video.
I literally said,
Inshallah.
Just beware.
Inside the video.
Please, I can do extra in the video, so I can just be bouncing in the background. Just
don't worry, you hold a Jess Finesse Presents fan inside the video.
Let's keep it on brand. So I don't know.
Yeah, but he's behind the management of Lojay, and then as well as Tomi Thomas, who I want to believe if you're in Nigeria, you know who this man is. I will give you grace if you don't live in this country, but someone who's been on the scene for a long time, from L.O.S, legacy up until now, and has become his own amazing artist, Tomi Thomas. It's not easy, but I had to set that preface for you before you start opening your glorious mouth. So Anthony, welcome to the show. Is there anything else that you do, because you have many hats, that you'd like the world to know?
That's what I do officially for now.
Should I cast you?
No, cast me, please.
You're sure?
Yes.
Come on. It's not a bad
What else
cast.
do I do, Jess?
Fam, you also like promote events.
Yes, I do. On the side, everything is falls under entertainment. So
Okay,
yeah.
Facts. Okay, so welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
By now, as my G, and I'm not saying like as my G, like oh my G, as my G. I want to believe you know what we do in the building.
Yes, I do.
We talk about topics and we smoke this glorious grain. Now, it's a very important question I have to ask you.
Okay.
White or yellow?
White.
Hey, God.
Oh,
We cannot be friends.
Why not? Why, Gary?
What?
Why yellow?
Why not yellow?
Why yellow?
And it's even on the wrong side of the table.
Why?
Why white?
Because it's just this thing about white being more healthy than the yellow one.
What?
You never heard about that
Well,
before?
last
Actually
episode
heard-
we heard
Yeah.
that Gary gives
I
up
actually heard that
appendicitis.
yellow was more healthy than the white.
I heard that the yellow one is not good for your sight, your eyesight.
So
I
the
heard
white one
actually
is.
The white
Yeah,
one
the
that's
white-
not good for your white.
Oh,
eyesight.
really?
Look at all these Gary myths that are just, that we're listening to every day.
Yeah.
We'll
I
soon
don't know.
die
I just
from
said that
this
when I
Gary.
was like younger, and since then I just preferred the white one.
Well, it's all Gary are big. It's all Gary that's bad for your eyes.
So when you were in secondary school and university,
When I was in secondary school,
did you go to boarding school?
yes, I did.
So like this was like a staple.
Yeah, it was just white,
Standard.
standard.
When's the last time you had Gary? Actually,
Drink Gary or like
drink. I
drink,
don't.
Okay,
Not that swallow.
that's probably like maybe last year.
Hey,
For real?
what
Yeah.
is this?
You
It's
guys are
because you can
balling
afford
no.
lobster now.
No, it's
That's
just,
why.
No, it's not. It's not.
Why are you not drinking
sorry.
Gary no more? Because you've blown.
That's having
No.
seafood on a steady.
Nah. It's just not no reason in particular. Not just hasn't just happened.
So what mindset do you have to be in to actually drink Gary?
You just have to crave it.
Oh, so you do it on a cravings pee.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I really want that sour, nasty taste of white Gary in my mouth.
Exactly. I'm granola and sugar.
Do you put chocolate powder in it?
No,
Have you ever?
I've never tried that before.
You put milk in it.
Yes.
Do you put a lot of sugar or a little bit of sugar?
I used to put a lot of sugar, but now I'm just very conscious.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You have to watch your back.
You get me?
You
Man's
have to
getting old.
protect your back.
Man's getting old, so
Man's getting old. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, we won't do that. We won't do that. Do you feel like? Do you understand the notion of how people they've branded Gary? Like Gary has such negative PR. Like Gary's a poor man's food, or like you only eat it when you're on your last card or you're broke.
no, I just have it. I just drink it because I had a lot of Gary when I was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so because you're allowed to bring like some provisions to school. So Gary's like one of those things you just pack with like the rest of the stuff. So when you're hungry, you just have your Gary.
For some reason, it was always the last thing to finish. So
Yeah.
even when your cornflix was done, you still
Yeah.
had Gary. So
You can have like a big sack of Gary.
big ass sack.
You get me? So and milk. So
No, but I always like to talk about like people's boarding school. I don't know why I'm so drawn to knowing
Boarding
people's
school,
boarding
yeah.
school experiences when they be
Yeah.
coming here, because I think it does contribute to how you grow as an
it
adult.
does. It actually
Yeah.
does. Yeah, mine had a lot to contribute to my
Would
growing
you
up
say
as
it
an
was
adult.
negative or positive?
I wouldn't know because I mean that was the only experience I had the opportunity to have. So, but I would say it was positive. Yeah, it was really positive.
This one that he now, after being a Chrisland kid, now became a Babcock boy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I had
man.
to cast you. So how was your Babcock? There's these notions that they put in our brain about
Yeah.
like, Babcock covenants
Yeah.
versus Unilag, like all this educational
Private
hierarchy. I
university
don't
versus
understand
public
it.
federal.
So I love hearing when you people that went through it talk about it.
So I never wanted to go to Babcock. Never.
Okay, so what happened?
My dad just wanted me to go to Babcock. He wanted me to school in Nigeria because, firstly, he felt like taking me abroad was going to make me lose like concentration of where I'm coming from, or make me not know where I'm coming from. Rather,
Okay,
you understand? Like I'm just going to lose focus.
go there and become
yeah,
Rascal.
that kind of yeah.
Wait,
I think
would you have gone to if you were given the opportunity to school abroad?
Yeah.
What country would you have schooled abroad in?
the UK for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You look like you could become a roadman. The thing could fit you. Okay, so how was your Babcock experience? Even though you didn't want to go there.
It wasn't really good for me. It wasn't good at all because it was a mental battle for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to go there because of experiences that
I
happened
didn't
in
want to
school?
be there. I didn't want to go there. I hated being there.
Damn.
Yeah. So
I can low-key relate
Yep.
to my undergrad experience.
yeah.
Okay, well, enough about school because, school and your upbringing has contributed to how, you a blown manager now. But it makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's, pour us some, what do you call it? Garium sulfate?
Garium sulfate.
That's such an ugly name. Let's pour some Gary and then,
for it now.
okay, I'll think about what I want to call Gary on my podcast. We can set up what we're going to eat and then we'll start with the fans.
Okay.
Were you perfect in secondary school, by the way?
Yes, I was.
What position?
You look like you
Don't tell me
prefect.
social prefect.
Nah.
Okay, wait, let's do another one. Dining prefect.
No, it's nothing like that. But you're kind of close. But
Am I closer than him?
yes.
Hostel prefect.
No, I wasn't.
You're sanitary prefect.
No, I wasn't.
Chapel
Hey,
prefect.
God.
No, I wasn't. It's nothing
Just
like
let
that.
him tell us.
Sports prefect.
I was going to be sport prefect. I wanted to be the sport prefect, but the competition was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to apply? Or is it a contest?
It's a contest. So
Yeah, you
like, just
vote.
you
Yeah,
have
that's what
to
you did in my
vote.
school as well. You did
They used to vote, y'all?
Yeah, you did campaigns and stuff.
Okay.
And in my high school, they usually give it to the person that's the fastest. They usually give it to the person that's the fastest.
So you had to run for it?
You have to be fast, or you have to
Be an athlete.
be an athlete to get me. Oh shit. Phone ringing.
Do you need to pick it?
No, I don't. Nah.
Okay.
I do, but nah.
Are you sure?
Nah, it's cool.
Okay. Don't lose out on money because of this podcast.
Nah, it's fine. Okay. It's my guy.
Okay.
So
You lost.
I didn't even attempt to apply for the sport
Then you didn't even
prefect.
believe in yourself? You got long legs. You could have, did a 4x4.
Maybe, but I just played safe.
Okay, so which prefect did you become?
Health prefect.
Health.
Yeah.
That's close to sanitary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Kind of close. Yeah. I just went for it now.
What does a health prefect even do? See, I'm mad because I wanted to become a prefect before I left school. My parents took me out of boarding school.
I knew I was
I was going to be
prefect
deputy senior prefect.
By the time I was in just 2, I knew I was going to be a prefect.
Okay, final school question because I know this is getting long. What do you do as a health prefect?
So literally the sick bay, that's what it's called, was like my office. So anyone that gets sick, anyone that needs first aid, anyone that needs anything that's to do with their health.
Can I picture you doing that?
Funny how but it's crazy how most times it's the health prefect girl that most people go to meet. If I was sick,
Yeah.
I'll meet health prefect babe. I'll not meet.
I mean,
health
no
prefect.
one
That's
really
what we know. That's what you do.
Not just me.
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
I'll go to the health prefect, babe. What's
No,
wrong with going
it's
to the health
because,
prefect guy?
General, I don't know
Why?
why.
Because women seem more caring.
I think so. Maybe she was just more caring than the guy.
I can't imagine a health prefect being wicked.
Was based off of except the babes though. Except the babes, health prefect girls were always hostelers that worked closely with the school nurse. But the guys, especially, were just guys that were neat. They were just very neat.
Yeah.
You don't see they were very caring.
So you used to press your clothes and it'd be having
Yeah.
the sharp
Yeah.
line and the sharp.
Oh.
We used to call that stuff the ghettos.
Oh.
It's crazy.
It shows in your adult life.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
You look like you're well put together.
no, off the pot. I'm saying this I can vouch. She be put together. He put together. He's so put together. He actually gave me these trousers. He actually gave me these trousers. So that's how put together my guy is. But anyway, Shao. Okay.
Yeah.
Without further ado.
So can I tell each other that you're wearing now?
What am I going to wear?
No, I'll answer for you. No, no. You need to even dash me trousers. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
A bowl for you.
Thank you.
Okay, I need you to before you can say you gotta pour Gary in your bowl.
Okay.
What's the next thing you put in your Gary? Your milk or your sugar?
Anyone can go, but I'll just put the milk first.
Do you put a lot of milk?
Yes, I do.
Good. So his Gary tastes pretty.
Milky Way.
You know what I'm gonna do as he's doing that because that's a lot of milk. That was a heavy heap.
That was just the first one.
Oh, this joint
That
about
was a
to.
heavy scoop.
Okay, let me pick up the first fan. Normally I let the guests do that, but as you're my boss, I will.
You are my boss.
No,
Jess.
I'm not.
I'm here
No,
for
I'm
you.
not. You need to teach
My
me your
boss.
ways. If you're doing mentorship, let me know. Oh, okay. This is perfect. Shall I go?
Let's say something like take the mentorship, say, come on, manage me.
Bye. I'll buy. And funnily enough, the question is, how did you get into artist management?
Oh, sexy.
And you don't give me political answer. I want from the grits. You need to tell me from when you were 16. Because I know that's when this thing started.
Okay. So it started from when I was in high school. So I grew up in Ikeja, in a place called Adini Jones in Ikeja. That's where I grew up. I grew up around. I was blessed. I would say I was blessed to have been able to grow up with a bunch of talented boys. They are called L.O.S. So I grew up around them. We used to live on the same street in Adini Jones. Like then, Tomi Thomas, who was in L.O.S, used to live on my street. Brice used to live on my street. Then Bridge and Zamir used to live on the next streets, but like all around the same area. So yeah. So just imagine, like, I went to primary school with Zamir and Bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, so I knew Zamir and Bridge first from primary school. Went to Chrisland primary school in Adini Jones.
It's funny how all this connects.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
Like connects. Like
Yeah, it's
I feel
crazy.
like the secondary school that children goes to
It's
really
very
has
important.
a defining role in their life.
It really does. Especially in like Nigeria. Like
Yeah.
Nobody told me that.
Your network is your network. Net worth.
Yeah.
Network is a net worth. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how it started. I mean, like they're my guys. So like growing up to watch them like play music and them blowing up.
Hold on. So were you there when they actually formulated that group?
Yes. I wasn't there.
No, not like in the room. Technically,
Oh, yeah, okay,
like
yes, I
but
was, yeah.
you witnessed when they all came together. Like, yo, I don't know how the story happened. I don't know. It was like, oh, I can rap, I can sing, I don't know how they came together.
Yeah.
But you saw the formation of that group.
Yes, I did.
From the bottom up. That's great.
From scratch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you come into play once they become a group?
So I mean, I was just that guy. You know, like at the beginning, they were just my friends. Then they blew up, and it was very like inspiring to watch. You understand? Like, so like perspective is everything. So the way people used to see them, it's kind of different from the way I used to see them.
Okay.
You get, because I just put on the TV and see them on TV and like on the radio. They're on the radio, and even like the songs that never like came out, I got to like listen to a bunch of songs that never came out. They had a song with Whiskey back then as well that never came out.
Why didn't it come out?
I don't really know.
Okay.
I have no idea. So, so just like having like being there in the middle of it all just kind of like inspired me to want to know how exactly this works.
So that was your first taste of like music business.
Yes.
Okay, so now you said you saw this group form.
Yeah.
You saw the types of moves they were making.
Yeah.
And you now had an interest in transitioning from trying to, make the music to now seeing how the music comes together and seeing like the business behind it.
Yeah.
So what was your first official role in the music industry with them?
I would say my official role was being a road manager. Because I wasn't officially like working with them.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were
just their guy.
Yeah, they were my guys. So I used to like go to places with them, like shows, events, all that stuff when I can or when I'm being invited to. Just like go and like I see everything from the back end.
Okay.
So it was different.
Okay.
It was very different. I was very interested in like knowing more.
So can you remember the first time where you were like, okay, damn, I just acted as a road manager?
So I think this was G12.
What is G12?
It was an event back then.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an event that L.O.S performed at.
Okay.
Yeah, can't remember exactly where it was, but I went there with them. I went there with them. I kind of like was in the whole arrangement of them coming in, leaving.
So hold on, when you left the house that day, did you know that's what you were gonna do? Or you got there and you saw disorganization and chaos and said, let me step in?
Exactly, that's exactly what happened.
That's how everybody's job in this music industry starts.
Yeah.
Taking the initiative.
Okay, so when you did that,
yeah,
were they appreciative of you doing that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
yeah.
So then it just was like, hey, you're gonna be a road manager now. Like,
it was never official. Like, it was never like, oh, you're gonna be a road manager. No, it was never like spoken of.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just happened.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Pick up the next fan when you are ready.
When I'm ready, okay.
Yes. Don't be funny. Don't be funny. Don't be funny. This guy.
You should have told him when he was ready now.
Okay, 12th of June 2011, Wizkid releases Superstar album. 10 years after, what has this album done for the Nigerian music industry? Did it even do anything? Oh, it did a lot.
Wait, how did you write the question? Did it even do anything?
Did it even...
I agree that it did something. Like some people might say it didn't do anything.
Oh, okay,
So just-
okay.
That was your thought process.
I will let Anthony and Io take the reins on this.
Yeah, of course it did. I mean, like, that album opened a lot of doors for, like, the industry itself, for Afrobeat itself. Like, that's a very successful album.
What's an example of a door that it opened?
So, for instance...
say you have the one with the give chance. So I could not resist. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Who sang that song again? Two-Face.
Two-Face.
Yeah, Two-Face. Yeah, so it just opened, like for Tems is on Essence on the album. So that just opened a lot of doors for Tems. I opened a lot of doors for Tay as well. I just gave them like the exposure that he needed. Yeah.
Well, I guess it makes sense to talk about this talented young man right now. So, Tomi Thomas, right?
Yeah.
Let's start like this. I want you to start from the time when... Did you ever work in corporate Nigeria?
Yes, I did.
Doing what?
I was working in finance in a company called Power Gas.
You were an oil and gas boy?
Yes,
Hey.
I was.
Shmoney.
Do give
come
it
on.
away.
Shmoney.
Okay, so when did you transition? So the whole, L.O.S. experience happened.
Yeah.
Then I want to assume like, okay, you went to uni. From
Yeah.
uni, you started, you went into corporate Nigeria.
Yeah.
When did you get back into management full time? Or like, can you tell us the transition from like corporate Nigeria into managing Tomi Thomas full time, if that makes sense?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to summarize this.
So, summarize?
Summarize it.
Mhm.
So while I was working with L.O.S. back then, I used to do my thing on the side. I used to like just throw parties and organize events. Why are you smiling?
You're a likable guy. I can see why someone would want to go to your parties.
Yeah, so I used to have do different parties, like house parties, club events, partner with people to do like concerts, stuff like that. So that was actually where my focus was on. Just slightly after like L.O.S. went to like different places. So when I go into uni, I had to stop obviously because if I needed to graduate, I needed to like stop that because that was not going to enable me to graduate again. So I had to stop that, and it was depressing because that's the one thing I really wanted to do. Because I was really good at it. That's the one thing and it was getting somewhere. Like I was just about to like
It's off.
you get what I'm saying? Just about to like take off at that point. So I don't know if you ever heard of, okay, you were not here. You were not in Lagos. It was called Party Walks.
Party works.
Yeah. I don't think anyone here would have heard about it.
Okay.
But it was kind of popular, kind of. So then I had to stop. So I went to Babcock with one of the guys that was in my group.
Mm-hmm.
So since I stopped like doing music, he continued. Right?
Okay.
Then I started managing him at that time
Okay.
while I was in Babcock.
How are you managing somebody in a school like Babcock? Like, if y'all had to go to shows, do y'all lie to get out of school? Like, how did you do that?
I'll tell you guys a funny story.
Okay.
So there was this one time we had a show, right? And Babcock, you know how Babcock is now. So
I've heard stories.
exactly. All the stories are true, by the way.
I believe.
Yeah.
I believe.
So they didn't give us like passes to leave school. We had to go for the show. We knew that we had, like, you know, when you feel like this show is going to change your life. Like
I get
you
what
feel,
you're
yeah,
saying.
That was how we felt at that time.
Mhm.
So we decided to scale the fence.
Hill.
Yeah. It
Hill.
yeah.
Bad
Didn't have-
boy.
Nabbed, bro.
What?
Nabbed. nabbed.
Sorry, this scaling the fence concept? It's like you did this at night?
No.
I'm confused.
During the day.
When everyone can see you, that's when they scale defense.
Bro, it was during the day. I know you're being sarcastic, but it was really during the day. I think I was thinking it was at night.
Okay.
Nah, bro.
So then
Bangkok is in Augusta, trying to get to Lagos, like...
I'm trying to be sarcastic.
Yeah, nah, it was during the day. I don't even know what we're thinking, to be honest, because we're just like, we need to go for this show. We need to go for this show.
What was your transition from that to Tomi? Like, what was your transition?
Okay, so, Tomi schooled in Dubai.
Okay.
Yeah, schooled in Dubai, so... we used to talk, we used to work, like from there. So at that time, he was working on, that's when he was about to put the EP. I think it was 2011, so Patience. So while I was in Babcock, it was when he put it out. We put it out together. He also had like a team in Dubai that I was working with at that time. So he put it out, and what the music was doing, because I'd heard the music, like I was there when we picked the songs, put everything together, the process behind it, everything.
What's
So
your
like,
A&R?
why now?
Come on.
So, putting that out and just seeing like what he was doing,
Right.
just like made me know that I wanted to do this. That was the first time I could beat my chest, and I was like, yeah, I want to know more, I want to do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to learn more.
So you were working with him in Dubai, working remotely, and then he moves back to Nigeria and y'all continue, or what? Like,
Yeah, when he came back to Nigeria, we continued.
so were you still working in corporate Nigeria when he moved back?
I started working corporate in Nigeria when I was done with uni.
Okay. So
Yeah.
how long? So how many years of corporate?
Tommy's older than me, so
Okay.
he was ahead.
Got
school,
you.
yeah, he was ahead,
Okay. Okay.
So by the time he came back, I was still in uni.
Got you.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ratata, all that good stuff. All right, let's go.
When I met Lojay, Lojay, I was managing Tomi already.
Okay.
Not Sarz, sorry. Sarz.
You know too many blown people. Sorry, because it was Tems before.
I made a mistake. Tems my friend, so Tems introduced me to Lojay.
Okay. Based on he was looking for a manager or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he introduced me. No, he actually just introduced me to Lojay. Like, this is my guy Lojay.
Okay.
He's an artist. Yeah. So I remember that it was at 1004. I think I just...
Sodom and Gomorrah.
Is that place that known for that? Anyway, let me know.
I'm lost. What happens at 1004?
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know.
Can you let us know? David would definitely not know. Definitely.
Okay, so
not.
basically, all that's not for was like, if you like,
Okay, don't worry, I know what you're talking about.
Can I know? I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
So if you wanted to have a party, if you wanted to do any runs or anything, what was not for was like the best, like cheapest and still like classy option. So like so many
Classy
bad things have happened in that 1004.
I see.
So
So you
many
guys were
things.
doing sneaky things when Tems introduced you to Lojay.
I don't know if that's what they were doing.
No, there's a studio there. So
Yes, our house is there now. People live there.
Okay. All right. So y'all met at Sodom and Gomorrah, aka
There's a
1004.
studio. I went there to link Tems.
Okay.
We can play something for me. Then they were leaving. I got there late, so I just met them downstairs. Not like we stayed there. That was the first time I met Lojay.
Okay. So when did the connection get deeper?
When I went to where he was staying at that time, he and Tems were always like together.
Okay.
So they were working together at that time, so they were mostly always together.
I think there was one time I interviewed Tems on another podcast, and he was telling me about Lojay. That's the first time I think I've heard someone talk about Lojay.
Yeah.
And I think I've heard his name in like passing somewhere, but like it was Tems that officially told me about like Lojay out of somebody's mouth. It was him, which is I think October last year, or like September. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. So then I remember. I can't remember what the name of the song. I don't know I can't remember the name of the song, but I remember Lojay playing. That was the first time I ever heard anything from Lojay.
And then
when he played that, I was like, play that again. Then he played it again. I just started smiling. Because at that point, it was the same day Tems spoke to me about like management as well.
Tems wanted you to manage him.
Yeah.
Stop. This world is too connected. Really? Why didn't you manage him?
Why didn't you? No, Stel spoke to me about managing Lojay.
Oh,
Not
okay,
him,
okay.
yeah.
I thought you meant Tels. Okay.
Yeah. So then he played me a bunch of other stuff and I'm like, okay, cool. Then I kept on going there like often. I was just listening to stuff just to understand exactly what was going on. Yeah, because you have to kind of like read the room, study the environment, know exactly what is happening here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think, I don't know how some managers do it, but like, I don't like to dive into things.
Makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? So,
someone should have warned me during my time. I'll be using... Anyway, that's
I
what's
dive into my ocean of passion.
so...
O'Shea Williams Shakespeare. One more thing.
Yep.
2 more things, actually. So, 1, every guest has to tell us or put us onto a song.
Put us what?
Put us onto a song.
Okay.
Now, before you just blurt out a song. The song cannot cause my podcast to get copyright claim.
Okay.
So we're gonna play the song once this episode is over.
Okay.
So who's an artist? It doesn't have to be Lojay. It doesn't have to be Tomi. It could be them. But if it's them, don't allow their lawyers to come and start fighting me.
So can you not see that your guy is literally sitting right here?
No, they're lawyers.
Every time my manager gave us the go ahead, I know literally sitting right here.
I don't want to make no long conversation on anybody here, but choose your song wisely.
Just one song.
Mm-hmm.
So this song is just going to be played after the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so play Solace. Body Signal.
Come on. I love the people that just come on my show. They never let me fail. Anyways, guys, Anthony, you're the best. I did for you like you did for me. Like this. Hopefully my therapist doesn't tell me that this friendship is too fast, too soon. I just wanted to say, Lojay's people, they're not your mates. Maybe because they're working with Sarz. They have a PR box for their damn EP. And if I tell you what's inside this PR box, if I'm allowed to, look at these people's PR packaging. Okay. This is not those flimsy boxes
shout out to Metallic for that.
Come on. Metallic London, Abby.
I saw that he was...
Come on. Is the show not over?
Like, he was...
Don't mind him.
Is he signed to Metallic?
No, it's not.
But he has like affiliations with Metallic Inc.
We're distributing the EP with Metallic.
Metallic manages Sarz.
Lojay post something about him.
Yeah.
Metallic manages Sarz.
Yeah. I know the Lojay Alex Sosa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
So,
can I tell you something about something very crazy about
you're the
Alex
one that
Sosa?
said the show's over. Go ahead, sir.
Alex Sosa.
Okay.
He definitely doesn't recognize me.
Okay.
But during Homecoming 2019, I modeled for New York.
Yeah, modeled too.
Yeah, on the side.
Can't you see his face? Look at him.
I modeled for a week in New York.
Okay.
And Alex Sosa actually posted the picture of me on his page.
But he didn't tag you.
Everybody knows who the fuck I am.
Mr. Uber Ambassador.
You're an Uber ambassador?
He was.
So basically,
he has an online magazine. He has an online magazine with like almost 14,000 followers. He just...
What's the magazine called?
Tempers.
My nigga, you're doing things out here.
Can he do a fashion editorial content with his magazine, Lojay? As Lojay is known for his fly boy freshness.
We'll talk about it.
Come on.
Actually, I love an interview.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I think one killed, man. I was really mad.
Oh, really? That was sick. I'd love to see that.
Anyways, can I show what's in this box? I need a drum roll, please. Oh yeah, drum roll for me. Come on, Anthony, do your stuff. These people decided to give out a Walkman with the tape. Like, you know how people be like, oh, that tape is such a mad tape. That tape is such a mad tape. Oh, man, they physically gave us cassette tape of love and attention. And bro, I don't know if this is the right thing to do or if it's correct, but like, when I listen to the song, it was playing in a slower tempo.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yeah, it's a bit slower.
That joint was so fire. If you guys make a chopped and screwed version of Love and Attention, I will personally promote it. Just give me a budget, I will promote it. I don't know. And shout out to Beats by Dre. because it gave you corresponding headphones. See, I know some of us, we don't have budget, okay? We don't know people in Beats by Dre that can be giving us headphones or to listen to tape or inside our house, but see, girl, I need your love and attention. Without further ado, Anthony, you're the best.
You're the
We
best,
out.
Jess. Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys.
Come on.